Anyways, there's 3 A&M programs in Italy, and all of them are... Hey guys, so I have been getting some questions and concerns from family, friends, viewers of my videos, wondering what is going on with the coronavirus in Italy and how my study abroad program and my school, Texas A&M, is responding to it.
In a dramatic move, the government here has ordered the closure of all schools and universities across Italy until at least mid-March.
And the number of cases has topped 3,000.
Now on the verge of 100,000 deaths now
Schools across the country will be closed.
2 months since COVID-19 spread out of Wuhan, Italy is silent.
49 more deaths in Italy just today.
People have been reaching out to me just on social media and comments on my videos asking about what I'm doing to stay safe, what everyone's doing, what it looks like over here, just kind of like day to day, what it's like, short of just expressing concern, which I really appreciate. So I'm making this video because Italy and like dealing with everything else that's going on here right now, if you know what I'm saying with the coronavirus. But you know, we're managing, we're staying safe, we're doing precautions, and we're just trying to stay on it. And by we I mean me and like everyone else in my program. A little over 48 hours ago, A&M sent out an email to us, all of the students that are abroad in Italy. So there's a Rome program and then there's 2 programs here in Castellone, which is technically, I guess you could call it one, but there's 2 different like departments here. We're on the same one, like I've explained before. Anyways, there's 3 A&M programs in Italy, and all of them are canceled. So this honestly didn't come as much of a shock to me. As soon as the CDC moved Italy from a level 2 alert in regards to coronavirus to a level 3 alert, which means like avoid non-essential travel, they moved all of Italy up there to level 3. As soon as they did that, I pretty much figured that A&M would send the abroad programs that they had here home, which is really, really sad, obviously. I mean, it is a lose-lose situation for everyone. There's a lot of things that go into sending students abroad, and A&M honestly puts a lot of pride into the amount of opportunities that they have. They rank nationally as one of the schools that send the most students abroad with the most opportunities, so this is just really awful. Our directors have said that this has never happened before, like they've never sent this program home before. But I understand how they would view it as a state of emergency, and I understand the concern obviously because it's high, especially in certain concentrated parts in Italy, not necessarily where I am. I'm in the Tuscan region, a little bit more central. There's only like a few points of concern around here and as far as bigger cities go, so that would be in Florence, but it is much more of a concern in places like Venice and northern Italy, including like Milan and that sort of region and vicinity up there. That is that is what's happening. We're being sent home. So for the past couple of days, we've been saying goodbye to the town that we got to spend about a month in. We've been trying to get information from A&M and Education Abroad and just everyone involved who's in charge of organizing us as far as what our classes are gonna look like and everything like that. So they are not terminating this semester. I'm gonna return to campus. So you guys will get college week in my lives again and college days of my life. So that'll be interesting. Kind of weird, but it's what has to happen, I guess. We are gonna be finishing our classes, our credits. So I'm gonna be getting all the credits that I was supposed to get here. Honestly, if I didn't, it would be really screwy because I wouldn't be able to graduate. So they're making sure that we all get our credits and providing housing accommodations for those who need it. Me, because you guys literally saw that I moved the heck out of my house for this. There's a lot of pros and cons. We had to cancel a lot of our trips if you had any trips for spring break or anything like that. Instead, get this guys, gonna be spending my spring break in self-quarantine. So that's awesome. It's supposed to be a 2-week period of self-quarantine, just minimal human interaction. Really looking forward to it. I'm going to be flying back to the USA Wednesday morning, which is, I'm filming this on Tuesday because I had to have some time to let it set in, guys. Like, it's been a state of disarray ever since Saturday evening when they sent that initial email to everyone. We all got flights. We were on group flights. We're flying from Rome to Frankfurt, Frankfurt to Houston, Texas, and then from Houston we are able to like spread out into smaller groups and fly wherever we need to go. So like Houston, Dallas, Austin, San Antonio, things like that. We've been packing. Tonight is our last night. We'll be waking up at the crack of dawn tomorrow morning to get to the Rome airport in time for us to do very intensive screenings. Probably we'll be asked like questions everywhere we go, thermometer testing everywhere we go, just to make sure like as a precaution to make sure to try to prevent anyone who could be showing symptoms from traveling out of Italy, because I think it's only going to get worse before it gets better, just in general. And yeah, it's been honestly really weird. Like, we were all on Saturday like trying to work on our assignments that were due on Sunday and Monday, and it was like an all-day thing. And we all said it felt so weird because we were like just like waiting for something. It's like we all sort of knew like, okay, this level 3, like it's pretty much a big concern now, probably gonna be sent home. And then Saturday evening after dinner, boom, there it was. You just start getting used to like your program people, my roommates, all my friends that you make on the abroad program. You start planning with them to like literally make like life memories with them, and then all of it's just kind of snatched away. So it is disappointing. Obviously, like, I'm not gonna sit here and like be like, oh, it's okay, because like, I mean, honestly, it's not, but I understand the viewpoint of A&M and I expected it. But I just wanted to let you guys know, we've been like saying goodbye to people. The mayor came to visit us again and told us that, you know, it's sad. They're sad for Italy for, like, you know, being in this sort of state right now. That's really unfortunate that we have to be sent home, because again, I think it's kind of rocking the people who are here and expect us to come every year or every semester, because no one has ever been sent home. So it's like really weird. It's like, why? At least that's their perspective. It's kind of sad. I'm speaking for myself here, but for me, it makes me sad whenever I know that people care about me, which is really strange and kind of twisted. So it's like sad to see the people sad to see us go. We did a day in Florence, which might not have been a good decision, but like every school, I'm pretty sure in Florence has canceled. Like all the study abroad programs have pretty much canceled, and if not, then it's just like a matter of time, because it's only gonna get probably in a little bit of a worse state there before it gets better again. It's not too bad, but they have had cases there, I'll say. It's just about making sure that you're taking the normal precautions to stay hygienious and good hygiene, washing your hands all the time, hand sanitizing after everything. It's raining today. It's been gloomy ever since Saturday. Like, we just think Italy is sort of mourning the loss of the thousands of students that come to study abroad here, and obviously like mourning the loss of people who have suffered with the coronavirus thus far in Italy. I mean, it's a serious thing, and at the end of the day, it is a concern for those with pre-existing conditions, those who are really young, and those who are more elderly. I feel like I'm regurgitating a lot of information, but like, truth be told, someone commented on my video and was like, does this mean everyone's gonna wear masks and all this and that? And I think the media is sensationalizing it a little bit to the point where they're gonna tell you about the people who aren't okay, and that's all that you see. Yeah, I do think there's a little bit of a misunderstanding as to how day-to-day life goes. Like, I know where I am in CF, like I'm in a more safe area where people don't wear masks every day, and we're just all taking, you know, precautions to stay safe and healthy as much as we can, but it's not like a state of disarray and chaos. And I think that's like a little bit of a misunderstanding in areas where the virus is not yet that prevalent or pertinent to individuals who are there, i.e. like Texas and like my friends, my personal friends. Like, hopefully I'm able to provide some clarity. Obviously, like, you shouldn't be traveling to like northern Italy at this point. Like, I'm pretty sure the CDC moved that region, the Lombardy region, up to a level 4, which is like, don't come here and no one leaves, because it is a concern. So I'm not in any way denying that there's a concern, because there definitely is. Otherwise, A&M would have just let us stay here. And I think it was a matter of, you know, we don't want to keep these students here and have them not be able to return to the US later, like in May. That would be awful, because then that would just be awful. Like, can you imagine? But I'm literally going to be quarantined at my house for 2 weeks. There's just a lot going on, a lot of changes, a lot of unexpected, obviously unforeseeable circumstances here. Never really thought it would get to this point. But here we are. So like I said the other day, I went to Florence. I ended up just kind of doing my own thing at the end. I went to this really cute cafe, got myself a cappuccino and a croissant. It was, like I said, it was like a really gloomy day. So I like split off from my group just to walk around. Went back to the train station, ended up getting on the train by myself to come back to Casti. We've been just kind of enjoying each other's company. It's just been like an interesting, like communal, sort of like shared trauma, I guess. I mean, I don't like to use that. Sounds like, oh, boohoo, Mereyah, like you have to go back from your study abroad program that you paid thousands of dollars for. It's a privilege to be here, and I don't want to make it seem like boohoo, like, oh, it's canceled. But at the same time, like, everything's a relativity, and I think it's okay to be disappointed and okay to be upset and frustrated at the situation, even though it really is nothing but Corona's fault. So out of this, I just encourage everyone to be really conscious of your surroundings. Look out for people and things that may have a lot of germs or be spreading a lot of germs. Be really cautious no matter what, no matter if you think it's, you know, around you or or not, or that you're safe or not. Like, I think there is a risk, a certain level of a blanket risk at this point. The truth is that it's not going to stop spreading unless, you know, all travel is banned for a bit, until it, like, everyone like gets better and everyone is cared for properly. And until that happens, and which it probably won't even, like, it's still gonna keep showing up. The thing about it is that it's new and we don't know exactly, you know, the best way to treat it. We don't have a cure, and we don't have vaccinations, so things like that. That is the scary part, and that is part of the concern. I mean, yeah, it's kind of crazy though to have been the spectacle and to have been the emergency that A&M is like worrying about. I hear that it's all over the news, you know, study abroad programs canceled, and to like sort of be a part of that and be included in that is like kind of strange, because we have a way different perspective than what the media thinks is important to present, which is still important to a degree, obviously. So I don't know, it's fine. All I know is that I'm leaving Italy and it sucks. I had to cancel Barcelona, Paris, Switzerland. That's tough. I was really excited to show you guys what study abroad is like. I only got to do a little bit of that, but I'm still gonna have a couple more videos coming out, but I want to put this one out just so you guys know like what's going on. I feel like it's a little bit more of a priority, or more of an urgent matter than like my week in my life in Rome. That is the tea. I'm gonna take you guys along, I guess, like for vlog my last days, maybe include like me going home in this video, but I thought it was pretty important that you guys know, because it's gonna be really awkward when I step back on campus and didn't even let you guys know that my program did indeed get canceled. Really incredible. I love that. So yeah, we will chat later. I'm getting ready to go to this little market that we have here in town to get some masks. That's what I'm looking for. I need to purchase some masks to have in the airport, because I'm actually like concerned. I mean, we're being sent home for a reason. So, and Rome is just like a big international airport, and that's where we're flying out of tomorrow. So I want to make sure that I have a mask to like have on the plane, and just as I'm going through security and touching all these things and stuff like that, and just breathing a bunch of different air with a bunch of different germs and things in it. Hopefully I'll find some, maybe get some more like Hardy hand sanitizer, because all I have are the ones Bath and Body Works that I've had for like a year, but I have like 2, so it's fine if I don't find some. And then I'm also looking for candy. I am craving sour candy like nobody's business, but I'm afraid that they don't have a lot of the same brands, obviously, that they have in America. Like, I want some Sour Patch watermelon really bad, so we're just gonna see if we can find that, or something similar that I'm familiar with, or maybe I'll try something. But I've heard from other people that the sour candy hasn't been sour at all, like sour gummies, and it's like not even sour, so that's not really my vibe right now. But that's where we're going. The market is actually a little bit of a walk, and I want to go really quickly because the sun is gonna go down soon, and I think sooner than soon, because it's cloudy outside. So we're just gonna go really quickly, try to knock it out, and yeah.